Alright, what's good, YouTube? Today I have you guys gonna be comparing Modern Warfare 2 beta multiplayer to Vanguard's multiplayer. I know Vanguard has been out for a year now, and Modern Warfare 2 is just a beta, but the odds of them actually changing things we want is little to none. They proved that responding to our feedback on Twitter. But besides that, let me know down in the comments how you guys feeling about the beta now that it's over. We got to play it on PC for a couple of days. Do you guys like it better or not? Let me know down in the comments. But besides that, guys, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more future Modern Warfare 2 content coming up. And let's get hop into the video. My first thing is going to be the map so far. You know, we got to play like 4 maps. Was it 4? 3 or 4 maps, I'm pretty sure, in the beta. They had bad flow, honestly. They claim that the maps, they made it for 66, made it to have more faster pace. And honestly, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all the factors that the game has, the map doesn't flow right. There's times where it will flow perfectly fine. You'll be in every gunfight in the game damn near every time. But majority of the game, you're just running and just looking for people. I don't get why that's even the thing. The maps need to be smaller. The maps are small, right? But they have these weird things on the outside that make it bigger. People just hide into. I don't know why that's even a thing. But the Vanguard maps are actually good. Vanguard probably has like one bad map, which is probably like a DLC map. But besides that, the maps flow good. Even on 66, the maps flow good. You can find people with it. They're actually good maps. The core of it is good maps. You know what I'm saying? Because even though Vanguard maps probably aren't all 3 lane, but Mountain Wave Vanguard still has great pace. People actually move on that game. But my next thing, like, leads into that, is going to be a mini map. The mini map in each game literally can't see red dots on the map if someone doesn't have a suppressor on the gun. But on Vanguard, you can actually use a perk called Radar, where you can use that to do regular, but you use a perk slot. I'm pretty sure that's a slot as Ghost. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why they think that's a punishing thing. I don't get it. If you don't want to show up with a mini map, use a suppressor. Then they make suppressors bad now in Modern Warfare 2. So now I don't get what's the point of this. Somehow, some way, it's protecting casuals, it's saving casuals, saving the people who don't care about that stuff, and it's annoying how they even think this is a good thing to do. But each game does not have a mini map. It has a mini map, but you can't see the red dots on it. Vanguard has a perk. As far as we know, Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have a perk. I don't know if it does yet. Probably with the full game, or we saw all the perks here in the beta. We don't know yet. But my next thing is going to be the movement. Now, I don't care about slot canceling being gone. I generally don't care. I can deal with it. Not I can have it, and I can not have it. You know what I'm saying? Every year the movement changes. But Modern Warfare 2, that movement is very clunky. It very is. I don't know because it's the beta stage, but it's like nothing is smooth about it. You know what I'm saying? You slide. Everything's like stiff. It's like a slide, then you get up, then you slide, and it's like everything's just like a second delay. It's not all fluid. Another thing in that game, you can't even slide and shoot. I'm like, why would you take that out? And more and more I realize about the game, the more and more I realize they're punishing rushers. Everything that's wrong with that game, they're punishing rushers. You literally can't slide and shoot. I don't know why. At least give us a stat if you can't slide cancel. But on Vanguard, obviously you can slide cancel, you can do all that stuff, momentum boost and stuff like that. Slide while you shoot. It's just movement on Vanguard is definitely better in my opinion. And honestly, another thing why I think slide canceling is good because you can actually move around the map fast. All of it too, you just fucking tack sprint the whole goddamn time, which is ass. No one wants to tack sprint around the whole map because if you get caught tack sprinting, then you're dead. Like it just makes no sense. And I don't know. But Vanguard definitely, the slide canceling, in my opinion, makes everything just flow great because the movement is just smooth. You can move around the map pretty quick with slide canceling, which is a pro for that. And my next thing is gonna be on the guns and stuff like that. On Modern Warfare 2, whenever you put an attachment on a gun, everything is slower. Suppressor made it slow, obviously. A barrel made it slow. A mag, a stock made it slow. But it also made it feel like the gun was worse. I feel like none of the attachments worked. They had way too many damn options for recoil. It's like recoil control, then recoil smoothness, then some recoil stabilization. It's like, why's all these 3 options? What happened to just recoil control and that's it? Like the whole Gunsmith thing, they try to break it down to something that it doesn't need to be broken down to. You want to protect casual, you have to make this whole thing simple. You have to make the Gunsmith makes no sense. There's 3 different options for recoil control. You put attachment on for recoil control, but it doesn't help the whole gun recoil control. It just helps like a one thing, like a smoothness or stabilization. Like it makes no sense. Now I'm seeing on Vanguard, the Gunsmith is very basic. Throwing a barrel suppressor, no, it says recoil control. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this whole thing with they had like different 3 different options for the recoil control. Generally makes no sense. And Vanguard definitely, you feel slow in Vanguard with the guns, depending on what attachment you put on it. But it's a perfect blend you can do to where everything feels great. You have mobility, speed, ADS, no recoil. Modern Warfare 2, it's either you're gonna get one. Either you're gonna get fast ADS, or you're gonna get recoil control, or you're gonna get speed. One of the two. It's either one of the two, or one of the 3, I should say. You can't blend it all together. Maybe because we don't have all the attachments, maybe. But as far as I can see right there, nothing can blend with that game. Attachments, they're weird. It's just not good in my opinion. For model that Gunsmith is, they have to make it a little more simpler with how they're doing it, and that's gonna be another thing. The UI in that game, is horrible. If you saw on Twitter, they basically said that Hulu designed that UI. So if you look at Hulu, if you got Hulu, then look at it, then go on Modern Warfare 2, look through the menus and stuff like that. It's the same thing. Nah, I'm thinking about it. You literally the same thing. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. It's like this game is like a business move. It's kind of crazy, no cap. So I guess they're trying to make it think like, oh, the casual people watch the streaming platform. This Model 2 is the streaming platform. Look like it, but it's like, bro, it makes no sense. That I want to keep it basic, bro. Keep it basic. You're touching shit that should not be touched. Like, it just makes no sense. Vanguard UI is just perfect. It's simple. It's basic. And people complain about that, but that's the way to put it. You know what I'm saying? We got time to be going, pressing square to get to the Gunsmith and then pressing R3 to open up a friends. It's like, what the fuck is all of that extra shit? It makes absolutely no sense. I don't get it. The next thing right now is going to be the audio in the game. I'll say the Vanguard has bad audio. Like, when you don't run Daddy in that game, and I'm pretty sure Daddy is a perk in that game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Death Silence is a perk in the Vanguard, but when you don't run it, you don't hear footsteps in that game at all. I'll admit, you don't hear no feet. And whenever you do hear feet, it's like, it's ass. All you can't tell where it's coming from. It's just bad all around, in my opinion. But on Modern Warfare 2 now, you hear all the feet. Even they didn't nerf the footsteps, but you still hear the feet, you hear everything, and you can tell where it is coming from. That's the only thing. But there's no dead silence in that game, which I don't get. And actually, they did say something about it too. They said that they have dead silence because it's like for rushers, it's like a con to them. They don't think rushers should be able to run around the map without like a con, you know what I'm saying, without a penalty. That's what I think that's the word they use. But I'm like, wow. As you think, bro, they literally trying to just suppress the rushers and keep the casual. They have like the campers, the sentinels, and rushers. This game is sentinels and campers central. I don't know why it's like that. But Ground War is a little better, but not even really. The maps and design are just terrible on Ground War. And that's another thing. The pacing of the game. Vanguard smooth, low. Modern Warfare 2, not at all. That the time to kill on that game is Modern Warfare 2. It might be the fastest of any Call of Duty. You get one tap in the head by a sub no matter the range. No bullshit. I don't know why you die so fast in that game. It's like they gotta fix the health and make it so you can eat more bullets. But I'm not gonna lie to you, that ain't gonna happen. The odds of them doing that is very low. They never adjusted the health, even when it was too high or too low. They never done it. So we're gonna be dying fast as hell in this game for some weird reason. That's the thing they want to do. Just gonna leave it. And my last thing right now is gonna be the perk system. The perk system on Modern Warfare 2 is terrible. We should not be able to. We can keep the unlock an ultimate perk. Sure, keep that. Let us keep our main 3 core perks. We have 2 core perks and we unlock 2. No, let us keep the 3 main core and keep the ultimate perk as the last one. And that's just done. And, Last Dance not being this fucking. Why am I down in a nigga in the fucking multiplayer, bro? And they have fucking self-res. Things happens every life. Whenever they get their perk, whenever they get that Last Stand perk, it happens every life. So fucking stupid. But yeah, besides that, man, Modern Warfare 2, they have some work to do. Odds of them doing that work is little to none. They just that beta was a fucking demo. What the game is actually going to be. I see a lot of people saying they don't want to play this game, which is kind of crazy. But I'm gonna be grinding this shit, man. Doing my class setups, what I enjoy to do, and just going crazy there. Yeah. But besides that, brother, brand new. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, more future Modern Warfare 2 coming up within the next month or so. Yeah, next one.